Hello, chat. How are you today? I'm I'm still feeling kind of off. I'm still feeling a bit sick. I think I definitely sound better than I have been, but like this shit is still fucking lingering, man, and I'm so sick of it. I am sick of being sick. How are you, Pagan?
Oh, okay.
Good. Good, good, good. I was wanting to start the stream a little bit earlier, but the game had to update because I forgot to do that. So, that gave me time to respond to a little something. I was going to read it off to Pagan, and he was like, no, wait, you should read this on stream because chat might enjoy it. But, before that, what do you think of this game so far? I've heard it's very meh. You have heard correct. The dialogue is awful. Um, most NPCs seem to stand in place forever. Combat is very mid, and I'm not too engaged by the story so far. This is essentially me giving it a second chance. So I gotta say, this game has been
Yeah.
really boring, and the NPC has been so static. There's comparison to Oblivion, and it's amazing the difference in physics, kind of, yeah. $10 from Ghost on the Guitar, thank you. Get some meds with this, also I'm sick. Well, I have been taking Dayquil on and off and stuff, but, normally I just, like, weather the storm. 2 weeks being sick, man. Like, what the fuck? $2 from Ivan Tripodinsky. Thank you. Penor, laughing emote. 8 equals 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 D. And Vugina. Uh, bracket, 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 XD, 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 XD. Thank you. I am never reading a super chat like that ever again. Anyways, the thing Pagan wanted me to read out. So, on Twitter, I saw a tweet earlier. Would you like Bethesda to remake this classic? And it's an image of New Vegas. So, I quote tweeted and it's saying, they've already retroactively destroyed major parts of it with the Fallout show. They might as well go for broke and apply the Bethesda slop effect to the whole damn thing. Kind of like just mocking. Like, I obviously I don't want Bethesda to remake it, but it's like they fucked it over so hard at this point, they might as well just destroy the rest. So, I got a comment a short little while ago from some brainlet who was like, name a single thing that was retconned. You either haven't watched the show or haven't played the games. Okay. Alright. So I responded. Sinclair has turned from a sympathetic good person who was victimized by Big MT and Dean Domino into the owner/representative of Big MT who is on board with tormenting people in vaults seemingly for fun and nuking the planet to make money. Shady Sands is where the boneyard should be. There are 4 new vaults in the LA area. The master absolutely would have cracked them, and the fact they're out in the open and haven't been opened implies the master himself has been retconned. Regardless, they have been retconned into existence and should not exist. The entire core theme of Fallout, the conflict and brutality inherent to mankind, as well as the cause of the apocalypse, has been retconned into a stupid and extremely poorly written capitalism bad message. Ghouls needing Zombrex, no, I fucked this one up. I should have said to not go feral. Oh well. Ghouls needing Zombrex to not go feral is an invention of the show. The ghoul taking bullets to no effect, implying ghouls can only be killed by headshots. This is especially bad given Bethesda's own game, Fallout 3, has a quest mocking the idea that ghouls can only be killed by headshots, yet the ghoul takes several body shots that should be fatal, or at the very least take him out of the fight, and they simply have no real effect on him. Shady Sands being destroyed before the events in New Vegas. Fuck your cope, the show has multiple pieces of evidence showing this is the case, beyond the chalkboard, including Lucy saying her mother died in 2277, and a book shown in a locker in a school in Shady Sands. Further, the NCR has absolutely no presence in the heart of their own territory, and not a single location from Fallout 1 or 2 is even mentioned, besides Shady Sands. This implies the utter destruction of the faction as any kind of significant power in the world. The show claims the Brotherhood used to rule the wasteland. This has never been the case. Further, the Brotherhood has been radically changed once again, this time into a fanatical religious cult, complete with fucking branding. The power armor weak point never existed before. The show calls the Fiends cannibals. They are not. They're extremely violent drug addicts. This isn't even getting into how mind-bogglingly stupid Vault-Tech's plan is, when you consider there are both control vaults and experiment vaults, where they expect people to survive, thus creating competition they'll have to destroy, like they did with Shady Sands, which came from a vault. How's that for things that were retconned, you brain-dead fucking retarded cunt? I'm still waiting on the response. Normally I don't talk about stuff that happens on Twitter like that, but it just happened. I told Pagan, and Pagan was just like, yeah, you should read this on stream. There's another fucking response to his tweet from someone else. Hold on, let me send it to you, Pagan. Hurry up and load. There we go. Anyways, yeah, how are you, chat? Destroy the retard Kretosis? I did. There'll be no response, but nice. There might be. There are people stupid enough to try and defend all that and explain it away. Read it, it'll be fun. I already did.
Yeah.
Pre-reading Twitter beef is good content. It's not Twitter beef. I was just smacking some retard down. Good. How are Kretosis doing today? I are doing sick still. That's how I are doing. Kretosis, you are a poet. Anyways, let's play this crappy game. I meant the other guy's response. He hasn't made one. Not yet. I just posted that a few minutes ago, so yeah.
But yeah, apparently there's no, like...
Chat isn't broken. Yeah, I don't know why it happened that day. It was just that one day randomly.
Apparently you can't get in trouble for stealing in this game, so just feel free to steal
The skeleton
everything
cover
you see,
art looks like a random shirt I'd get at Walmart. Kinda does. I wouldn't buy it, though. It's not really the kind of thing I would wear. They could be a lot better, but I get to watch you suffer, so it's evening out. Wow. Kree, the other guy responded. Did he really? Oh, and there goes Pagan comes back. Immediately, wow.
Hello?
Hello, Red Boy.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Hold on. Weird. Hello?
Hello?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay, for some reason I can't hear Pagan. My volume isn't off. Hold on, let's see what that does.
It's not working.
Why the fuck can't I hear Pagan? Music kind of meh. Wait, you can hear music? Oh my god. Okay, so I realized what happened. Somehow my headset turned off. I did not turn it off. I didn't even hear it go off. What the fuck? That is weird, man. Were you saying anything I missed?
Yeah, I was saying a few things and you weren't responding and like talking over me, and I was like, I don't think he can hear me.
Fuck, I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah. One of the things I said was apparently you can steal whatever you want in this game and you won't get in trouble for it, so just steal everything you see.
Yeah. Membership message for 11 months from Acolyte Milkbringer Usantine. Thank you. Shadow banned on the last vid's comments. Someone in there said Vegas fans were butthurt. I said hard not to be after being fucked in the arse so much. Whose video were you shadow banned on? By the way, someone did say there was a response, so I'm going to check that very quickly. No, he hasn't responded. Unless it was a quote tweet. Let me check that quickly, just in case. No. Yeah, no response from that guy yet. Three, there's no rules in the game. Kill and steal everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's essentially what I've learned so far, is, there's no laws, there's no, like, crime and punishment system.
What is it?
Hello, Goatman. Hello, all my Enwas. How dare you not say hello to the rat?
You Enwa.
Wow.
You see that, pagan? He hates you.
I see that now. I will never forget this.
Never forget to never forgive.
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Murderers!
How awful.
Not to worry, envoy. You got one of the bastards.
Oh hey, that thing I talked about last time happened. The assassins know that I'm alive. Ghost on the guitar, welcome to Goatling membership. Thank you.
Welcome to our shrine, envoy.
I didn't know.
Oh, bless
Well, too bad.
You're an envoy.
Ugh. Oh, Pagan's here. Hello, Mostman.
Huh. Hi, Margaret.
Hello.
It just gets fancier from here.
You are not forgiven.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
God, I wish this NPC would shut the fuck up. Hello, whores. Hello, tentacle dude. How's the rabies? I never thought I'd actually be able to say that to someone.
How are you today, you filthy wild animal?
Vermin! Get away from me, you disgusting diseased creature! So far, so good. Again, feel like a pincushion, but otherwise fine. That's good to hear.
Oh god, did they have to give you that like really big ass needle that they like inject into your stomach?
I think they said it's like
Give her the
every
finger.
day for a month they have to get that shit.
Can do this.
Yeah.
Which is, super fucked up.
Tragedy. The recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gate.
Hi, Pagan. How's my second favorite mouse boy? Excuse you?
$5 from Ghost on the Guitar. Thank you. I need something good to release this year. Fuck, what's on the slate for this year to be released? Oh, hey, there is an NPC that actually walks around. Holy shit. The whole one.
Amazing. We've reached 2010 standards.
You kidding me? We had way better back in Oblivion even. That was 2006.
Oh yeah, you're right. We've reached early 2000s standards.
This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Nah, no stomach, thankfully. Did have to get a lot of stuff in my hand though, where I was bit. Ooh.
Damn.
Glowing one is my first favorite mouse boy. Pagan, I apologize. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Glowing one is funny. I love the thing that they posted in the MLP channel earlier.
Oh no.
I made a joke where they posted an image of Daybreaker, but with like blue flame hair, and it showed like a temperature gauge that showed like, oh, when they're not pissed off, this is what they're normally like. And I was like, actually, blue flames burn hotter than red. And he just posted a gif of the fucking Scar from Lion King just going, kill him.
What's Daybreaker?
Daybreaker is the like corrupted version of Celestia.
Okay. Is she on fire?
Yes.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting.
Which makes
or
sense
keeping
considering
fish
she's
out
a
of your
deity that
garden.
controls the sun.
The apothecary might know more.
I
That's where I'd
guess.
look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the
Celestia is not a
See a
deity.
large
I
door with a
mean,
big window on top.
she might as well be. She literally
Nice, then.
controls the fucking
Nice
sun and
place.
moon.
We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
I mean, her sister controls the
apothecary's in
moon
the
now,
back
but
alley.
for like 1,000
Look,
years, she
we can
controlled
track down who
both.
made this poison.
Yeah, no, that sounds
Killers.
like god powers to me.
Yeah,
How do you
like
even
I don't know.
fucking
I
control
don't
the
know how you
sun?
can argue that that's not deity level shit.
How do you control the sun? I
Magic.
feel like this might have been something you explained to me before.
I don't know if I've explained this yet.
I want to grab the super chat really quickly before you do more horsetism. $5 from Yan, thank you. Ree, clean your house, or it's God damn it. Ree, clean your house, there's goddamn rats in your house. Beware the pagan tide. Oh no. $20 from Richard Cardamone, thank you. That something good is hopefully Monster Hunter Wilds in 6 days. I'm also taking leaks I've seen with a grain of salt, and hoping one of my favorite monsters is in it. Either a secret or title update. Ah. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but I hope your game is good when it comes out. I hear sparkly.
Sunscreen and long arms.
What?
When you ask, like, how do you control the sun? Someone
Oh.
said sunscreen and long arms.
Yeah. I guess. Wow. I'm glad the dodge system almost fucking threw me off of the balcony. Good game.
Oh my god,
Oh.
speaking of fucking being able to move the sun and shit, I watched a little bit more of season 8 last night, and I got fucking pissed off because there's an episode that's completely retarded, but they changed the lore, and it's fucking dumb because it absolutely would have been mentioned prior to this episode. Oh, I hate it so much. They made it so that oh god. So back in the day, there was an episode that talked about how unicorns as like an entire race used to move the sun and moon.
Before you continue,
Because it yes.
I just want to mention quickly, I really cannot escape the horse autism on my streams. It's almost every
No, you
streamer
cannot.
on now.
Yes. Deal with it.
No.
Yes.
Anyways, you
I
can
am
continue.
pissed and I must vent.
Guess that
But
being disciplined doesn't
yeah, so they
pass
explain in a much earlier episode that before Celestia and Luna
Next one's mine.
like came onto the scene, basically, the unicorns used to control the sun and moon themselves,
Take a moment.
and it took like all of them to do it. And then Celestia and Luna came about and became like the new rulers of Equestria, and it became their job instead because they only needed themselves to do it. And that's how the lore was for like the longest time. And then season 8 just comes around and is like, oh yeah, it was actually Star Swirl the Bearded and the unicorns, and it was only a group of unicorns. And whenever they would do it, the group of unicorns would lose their powers forever every time they did it.
Stand back.
So the unicorn like race was basically going extinct from doing this. And it's like, why were they doing it then?
Game is running a little slow. I'm gonna close Sony Vegas because I've got that in the background. Yes, save changes to Untitled.
So fucking dumb. That wasn't a retcon. It literally was. It literally is a retcon. They never mention that. They never mention that, oh, it wasn't actually just a small group of unicorns. Before, it was literally like unicorns as a nation moved the sun and moon. And then they've changed it now where, oh, now it's Star Swirl the Bearded and a small group of them. And every time they do it, the small group loses their fucking powers forever. And it's like, yeah, no, that's not a thing. That literally didn't happen. They changed that shit, so fuck off.
I have no context for any of this, so I can't comment on it.
I meant before season 8. I don't even know what you're referring to then, because I was literally talking about what they meant before.
Rat Boy has no cheese and he must leave TNX. Thanks, I guess, to Ponytism.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I don't think the new owners like
I just wanted my cheese.
I'll grab that super chat in just a minute. Now, boring combat to engage in. Here we go. $5 from Ivan Trepedinsky. Thank you. Releasing a bad game should legally result in death by firing squad, but that's not ethical. Shut up, you retarded, and I hate you.
Shut up, you're retarded. I get it. I have a question about MLP. The ponies can control the sun, moon, season, and weather with magic, but isn't magic locked away in the new series? So how does the world work with magic? I don't know. Gen 5 is weird. They basically just threw away everything from Season 4, even though it's still connected, or Gen 4. Even though it's still connected to Gen 4, like they expressly show that it is still the same universe. It's just in the future. And yeah, I don't know, weather just works on its own now, even though it's not supposed to. And I don't know if they ever explained that in the show.
You're poor and I hate you, Blizzard said calmly. Hey, Kretosis. How do you feel about Skyblivion Skywind? I don't really. I don't feel about them. Seems kind of pointless to me. Like, I understand on one hand, like, yeah, updating the game for, like, the improved gameplay from the newer games, but, I don't know. It feels like it wouldn't translate well, you know?
Good find.
There's this book called The Journal of the Two Sisters, and I thought about it, and the later seasons pretty much retconned it, I believe. I believe you're right. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've read the Journal of the Two Sisters thing.
I got my first ring in this game. How exciting.
I hope all the ponies get sent to the glue factory. Well, you're too late. They've already been sent there. G5 is basically exactly what that is.
No, I've been here already.
Honestly, all the ponies getting sent to the glue factory would have been a better ending than what G5 gave them.
Press butt to shit. Alrighty. How's the game? It's mostly mid. I don't know.
It's okay.
It's okay. Dude,
It's
Fleekazoid's
okay.
video was great.
It was great. Oh my god.
Like, the thing about this game is the dialogue is so fucking bad that it absolutely tanks my opinion of what this game is, like, would be otherwise. Because I want to call it mid, but then I'm like, no, but that dialogue, though. It is that off-putting and fucking awful.
It started with Flurry Heart's birth, as for the longest time, I always thought only Celestia and Luna were natural alicorns. Yes, I kind of agree with that. It is weird to me that, like... I hate that they never really went into them, like, into what the alicorns were, or where Celestia and Luna came from. And I don't know, something about Cadence's introduction to the show kind of... I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the whole, like, through great feats they can become alicorns. I don't know how I feel about that. I still don't know that that was a good decision to make. Especially since they jumped the gun on that in season 3 because they thought the show was going to end, and they were like, okay, well now we need to ascend Twilight into alicornhood in season 3.
Must not be hiring.
And it's like, oh god, and that caused a bunch of problems. They basically had to ignore it at once the show got renewed. They basically had to pretend that they didn't do that for like an extra 2 seasons, which was annoying as fuck. And yeah, I feel like the lore for them was going to be more interesting than it was, and then Lauren left the show. And then they started introducing like Cadence and shit, and actually I think them introducing Cadence is one of the things that made Lauren leave the show, so yeah.
Skull emote MLP again. Pagan likes his
If
horses.
you're really quiet, you can hear active
Yep.
souls dying as people just keep on walking.
Yeah, and then with Flurry Heart's birth, it basically confirmed that, like, yeah,
I wouldn't go up there.
non-natural born alicorns can give birth to natural born alicorns, and it's like, oh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Deerins ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
I like how you just turn a corner and suddenly it's like Japanese architecture. Like what? Alan. Enough with the ponies. We are playing Fungus Man RPG.
Just act natural. Nothing weird going on.
Come on, let's be honest. My discussions about MLP are way more interesting than anything this fucking game can try to do.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told
Because
you
it's
we're
shit.
closed.
Not for us, you're not.
Yeah, but most of your discussions about the horse cartoon are about how parts of it are shit too.
Huh. If you think we'll roll over,
Yeah, but at least there was something good to start with. This game can't say that.
That's the apothecary.
All you have is not enough.
Look, for like 5 seasons, the show was good.
Aren't you the
That's a pretty
outlander
good
who
amount of
died
time
in
to
the
be good before
streets?
you go
How are
fucking
you-
bad.
Gah, it doesn't matter.
The only exception maybe being season 3, which was only like half a season.
Everyone take a deep
and they thought they were
breath.
going to get
No one
canceled,
is
so they
hurting
kind of
anyone
phoned it
else
in.
today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead woman. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
$2 from Richard Cardamone. Thank you. I'm imagining adorable plushies of you and Pagan. Hopefully one day.
I would love to get plushies of our characters one day.
Yeah. $2 from John Michael Smasher 50. Thank you. Sup, Korean Pagan? Do you guys play fighting games? No, I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't. I played Mortal Kombat. Oh shit, I don't remember which one it was. It was a long time ago. One of the Mortal Kombat games I played for like a year or two before I stopped playing it, and then that was like the first and only game I ever played in the fighting game genre, and I never went back to any of them.
If you start a fight with them, the hawk will come after you. What hawk? Why are there so many blue people? I don't know.
You and Deerins always think everyone's out to get you. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
What do you think of the
This is
episode
getting
Slice of
tiresome.
Life? I didn't
I
like
wasn't
it
really
much.
gonna hurt the
It was
apothecary,
okay.
but I'm really,
It's one of those
really
episodes
gonna
where
hurt
I don't
you.
mind if it goes like off canon and just kind of does its own thing, because the whole point of it was meant to be like the 100th celebration of the show in the fandom, so they were just kind of doing their own thing as like a celebration thing. So I was okay with a lot of this stuff. Like, I get a lot of it was just pandering, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that was the point of the episode.
You should have thought of that
So
before sticking your nose in my business.
I didn't hate it. It was okay.
And still,
For what it was, it's fine.
This is gonna
I can separate it enough to be like, yeah, it's basically an Easter egg in like in the form of an episode.
Your best shot.
You know, kind of like that thing Fallout used to be able to do without people taking it overly seriously and saying, see, Fallout was always retarded.
Right flank. To your left.
Kree and Pagan are too white for fighting games. True.
Yes.
Oh god, Kree, you need to play Veilguard on stream. Why? Diablo 2 had the cow world. See, it was always goofy. Oh god, I hate shit like that. You put one silly thing in your game as like a joke or an Easter egg, and people take that one thing and just carry it forever. I was like, oh, see, this is proof that this piece of media was always meant to be silly and dumb. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate these people.
Yeah. I'm so fucking sick of it, man. Oh, wait, that's my guy.
I should get home. This comment. I should get this identical, dude. I should get home quickly. Blue Inwas could be around. He he thought as he hurriedly began to pump gas into his car, I hate Blue Inwas.
Yeah, I don't know why the frame rate is so bad right now. And yeah, it is a fucking bullet spongy enemy. It is, well, damage sponge, you know what I mean. That's a boss fight. That means it has to take a really long time and be very unfun. Who the fuck? I guess that's him doing like a range thing.
Oh yeah, I agree. I love how tourists get to come into every single IP I love and tell me about things they know nothing about, effing Dunning-Kruger. Yeah, I fucking hate it. I hate having these people who probably like 3 or 4 years ago didn't even know what Fallout was or what any basically IP that I liked was like 4 years ago, and now they're coming in and telling me or like anyone else for that matter who's been a fan for a long time, and then telling them that they don't understand the thing that you're a fan of. And it's like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You've clearly just never played the game or seen the show. It's like, buddy, I've been playing the fucking game since I was a child. You probably didn't even know that this game existed until like a couple of years ago. Shut the fuck up, kid.
$2 from Ivan Tripodinsky. Thank you. The only way to win is to not play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fallout show sounds like AIDS. That's because it is.
Oh yeah, it's fucking god awful.
Envoy,
It's so
thank you for
bad.
dealing with those miscreants.
I know you've brought it up a couple times where
There's
you're
a
like,
plague
you
on
know,
these streets, and they
if
are
such and
symptom.
or if such and pagan don't
gang
want to
of
watch the
bullies
show and
shooting
everything. No,
down
I'm
honest
watching it.
folk.
If it comes
Seems kinda
out,
like the cause to
we
me.
will watch it
No more
together because I
dangerous here
need
than
to see
anywhere
how
else.
fucking bad it
It's
gets.
just that monsters
Yeah.
here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
I'd rather it get canceled, obviously, but if it's gonna come out, I might as well see it so I can shit on it.
Yeah.
They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts.
Yeah, if I'm gonna hate on the Fallout show, I'm gonna hate on it accurately.
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Season 2 could be good, but very unlikely. The
No.
only way... No. Yeah, no, the only way Season 2 could salvage anything is if they confirm that Season 1 was completely retconned entirely and never happened. That is the only way they could salvage it. And then proceed to go on and do not retarded things like Season 1 did.
But they won't.
They won't. They won't do either of those things.
Relax.
The show will still be retarded. They'll still have really
couldn't
dumb
have known
scenes
how
that
it would be
retcon shit
used.
or just
Right.
straight up isn't funny
You better start
or is
naming
really
names,
creepy.
not cool.
And
My
they
friend
won't
here starts
retcon
to get
anything
vengeful.
from Season 1. And if they do
I
retcon
can't be
anything
seen
from Season
talking to you.
1, it'll
You
probably
get out of
just
here
be to
right
make
now.
something worse.
If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me. I hate carrying a debt.
Just get rid of Maximus and the show will be
Just-
good.
No.
No.
Tell anyone you learned it from me.
No.
There's much more
You
have
wrong
to
with
get
it than
rid of
just
a lot.
I saw the
Maximus.
customer's face.
Oh
They
yeah.
wore a
You'd have
hood,
to get rid of a lot
monk's
more
cowl,
than
I
just
believe.
Maximus.
But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
As time has gone on, as much as I hate Maximus, and he was one of my like least favorite characters from Season 1,
Well,
I think my
at least that's
hatred
some encouragement.
has grown even
If you
more
want mystic types,
than
you want to go visit the Temple of
like
Andra.
even what
Probably
even
the
Maximus
only
could
reason
reach
you'd want to go there.
for the ghoul.
On the other hand,
There's just
Clevenger
something
Ammon
more
was cozy with
frustrating
plenty of mystics and
about the ghoul's
oddballs
character
we
than
could
even
check out his estate
Maximus's.
for clues.
Because he
Go
gets a
past the
pass.
Hightown
He's
gate
the
to
thing
north
that's like...
and follow the road eastward until
Hold
you
on,
reach
let me
the
get rid
Statue
of this
Andra.
dialogue. He's the thing that everyone praises. It's like, even people who don't like the show, a lot of them are like, yeah, the show wasn't good, but the best part of it was the ghoul. No.
Yeah. Even though his thing is completely fucking shit and he's just a completely irredeemable character, but they keep trying to make it seem like, that's fine. If they want to go with, oh, he's an irredeemable character, fine. But they keep fucking putting in like bits where it's like, oh, he's starting to remember who he was. Oh, he's gonna change, guys. We swear. Look, he's gonna become the good guy now. See, look, he's looking for his family. See? And it's like, shut the fuck up, because then they double down in the next scene to show that he's actually just an irredeemable piece of shit anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, so stop fucking trying to manipulate us and make it seem like he's somehow a good guy when he's clearly fucking not.
Yeah, but he's so cool, Pagan. He has a gun that blows people up. And he's
Yeah, and that's the
he's a
other thing,
super
too.
badass. He killed power armor with one shot.
Yeah, yeah, see, that shit right there is what really starts to get to me as well. Where
Yeah.
it's like, it's not just the fact that it's his character, it's all the shit attached to his character. The fact that he's invulnerable for some reason. The fact that he has this weird fucking gun that, of course, only Bethesda would put in their fucking game. The stupid power armor weakness bullshit. The Zombrex bullshit.
Yep.
I hate it.
Well, I suppose it's the least I could do, considering I got you killed. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison. Not what I imagined my day would be like.
God, and everyone always brings up, but it's Walter Goggins. It's like, I've never seen Walter Goggins in anything before this.
Neither
This
have
is my
I.
first exposure to him. And now it's like, yeah, it's tainted. Because now anytime I see him in something, I'm just going to think, oh God, he's the fucking ghoul from the fucking Fallout TV show.
Found you.
He was great in The Shield. I don't even know what that is.
I think that was like some cop drama. I think Hank from Breaking Bad was in it as well.
Mm.
These Sparrowhawk people really like dying, don't they?
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Hey, you killed our insanely strong boss monster fucking leader. We're going to
Back for
attack
more,
you.
Envoy?
Good job, very smart.
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste.
So is this game any good? Not really. I'm mainly just trying to give it a second chance with the stream, and I mean, yeah, it's not really winning me over.
If you don't take it, the Adherents will.
The Shield
other
aired
Adherents
some
named
20 years ago. Pagan and Cree weren't old enough for it at the time. I'm 31.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't really have too many, like, restrictions on what I could watch. Ooh, that looked bad! What the fuck? Bruh.
Oh, the water effect when you jump in? Yeah, that does look bad.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Stop
You know, I had
saying
pretty much
that.
free reign to watch. I had pretty much free reign to watch whatever I wanted as a kid. I used to watch a lot of, like, Law and Order and stuff like that. I watched quite a few cop shows and stuff like that when I was a kid, but I still never watched The Shield. I don't think I ever even heard of that show.
I hoped you'd turn up here again. My friends and I wanted to thank you for sorting the Sparrowhawks out. There's one problem, though. I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details.
Anyone remember Shaolin Showdown? Weirdly enough, yes, I do.
I remember it was one of those cartoons that was advertised, and when I was a kid, I was just like, that looks like shit, I'm not gonna watch it.
It was not very good.
Yeah, it didn't look
You
good.
were right to think. It wasn't that great. It was. I wouldn't say it was bad, but it wasn't good either. It was just one of those things you put on for your kids, you know. It was just like, yeah, it's fine.
$10 from Yan, thank you. Enjoying some whiskey at the moment. This game is literally what Outer Worlds was. Boring, most people gave up before exploring the other worlds. And in a month, people will forget its existence. Truly peak gaming. Yeah, this is, not really selling me. I'm glad I didn't pay $80 for this.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound to lose it here.
I find the reviews strange from the Fleekazoid video, where it's just like, you have people saying like this game is what killed their like faith that Obsidian can make another good game, and then their rating is like, oh, but it's a good game. It's like, what?
Yeah, positive review, but this is the end of Obsidian. Like,
yeah.
What do you mean?
I love the ones where it's like shallow combat, terrible dialogue, awful characters, RPG elements are basically removed. Basic fucking like programming, like being able to flag stuff as stolen when you steal it and shit like that is completely removed. This game is like fucking several decades behind every other like RPG game that's come out, and you know, just full on fucking like going ham.
What was that?
Talking about all the problems with the game, and they were just like, yeah, but it's okay, good game. Not a single positive thing they say about the game. It was all negative. They even like top it off with like, you know, like this game is not worth buying like at all for any reason, and they're still just, and they still give it a good rating, a positive rating. It's like, what is going on? Why are people giving these like reviews talking about how shit it is and then giving it a good rating anyway? It's so weird. Yeah, and shit like this is why I don't want, like, I don't want a New Vegas 2. Because I just don't trust anyone to do it. Like, I don't trust Bethesda. I don't trust Obsidian in its current state to do it, because most of the people who actually, all the like actual talent has left the studio. And I don't know. I just don't really know of any other studios right now that I would even want them to touch something like New Vegas.
Oh, no, you don't. If you killed him, you think you could take out our leader?
You think you could just take out our leader? Yes.
There was a time where I would have said maybe Crytek, but not anymore. They fucking shit the bed with Hunt Showdown. Did you hear about that, by the way?
No, what'd they do?
So Hunt Showdown decided to like rebrand itself.
That part I did hear about, because you showed me the General
yeah.
Sam video.
Yeah, so they decided to rebrand themselves, and then they started adding in like fucking Ghostface and shit like that as like a promotional thing, and then like some rapper or something, and they started like making like really weird changes to the game that kind of fucking killed it and broke a bunch of stuff, and now the game barely works most of the time, and now they're laying off most of their employees and diverting their attention from like all of the other games that they were making onto Hunt to try and fix it. But they're basically like, it's basically looking like Crytek probably is not going to be around for very long because of this. They took a gamble and they let CEOs decide the fate of their game, and it didn't work. And now the game is looking like basically the whole studio is looking like it's going to go under now because of that.
Bruh.
Yep. And it's like, Jesus Christ. They also removed all of the lore from the game, which is really dumb because people really liked the lore from Hunt Showdown. It had a really interesting world and setting, and they removed it. And apparently they have no like plans to bring it back. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It's really fucking dumb. And it's such a shame too, because Hunt Showdown was such a like, you know, before they fucked it up, it was a really good fucking game. Like the sound design, the leveled and world design, everything about that game was just fucking good. The gameplay was amazing.
I don't know.
And it's like it really stood out. Like you could just see the quality and the care in this game. And then they just decide to do this dumb bullshit of, oh, we need to update it for modern audiences. And then they fucked it up and ruined it.
I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
And apparently it cost them greatly because now they're laying off like all of their workers.
Enemy feedback is terrible. It's like your arrows do nothing to them until they die. That's not going into the fact that the NPCs don't have pathfinding unless it's scripted. Yeah, it's not great. I'm very, very unimpressed with this game.
Yeah, I'm getting very strong Starfield vibes from this game watching it.
I was playing Starfield the other day. Starfield... Do I want to go that far? Starfield's gameplay might not, like, as far as combat goes, might not... No. No, I'm not going to go that far. I think I do enjoy this combat better than Starfield, but only by, like, a tiny margin.
Yeah, that's about what I would say. I would say it's slightly better than Starfield, but not by much. Have you tried Magic? Most people seem to like it more than the other. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Apparently, the class that most people are likely to choose, the warrior class, is the worst character to choose in this game.
Really?
Which is funny because you asked me, you know, what character should you play, and I just said go with whatever is the closest to a strength build. So, which obviously was warrior.
You led me astray! Bastard
I
bitch!
did. Apparently, you should only be playing as like a magic character in this game because anything else is dog shit.
Yeah, I'm finding fighting with a bow and arrow to not be that bad, but yeah. I'm sick of the bow fully charged sound. Yeah. It's not great.
Obsidian died when Chris Avellone left the company. I mean, kind of, yeah. When all the big names left, it was pretty much over. Chris Avellone should write the next generation of MLP, and M.A. Larson should write the next Fallout game.
Chat will not let the horses go.
Good.
No.
Never let go. Never let go, chat.
Let go.
You're doing me proud.
No. How dare.
You guys get the chance to try Night Rain. Had a pretty good time myself. No, we're not going to do any of the demo stuff. We're just going to wait till the game comes out and play it. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of mixed on it. It does look fun, but at the same time, it also looks kind of... I don't know. It seems like a weird thing to do for like a Dark Souls-esque type game with Elden Ring, and it's just like... I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. We'll just have to see when it comes out and try it. Hopefully it's good. But there's also some things where it's like, oh, that kind of removes the whole, like, enjoyment of these type of games. Like, the fact that you don't really build your own class. You have to pick an existing class, and you can't change any of its stats. You can only raise its base stats by leveling up. You don't actually choose anything. And it's like, oh. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Also, you need to stay in that class's like weapon type, so if you want to experiment, you have to change class.
Nice job.
Like at the beginning, and it's like, oh, yeah, I don't know. That's gonna make it really hard. I mean, I guess once you know which class you really like, experimenting won't be that big of an issue because you'll know what works and what doesn't. But at the same time, the fact that you can't like tune your build to however you want. It's literally like a preset defined thing where it's like, if you pick this character, these are the stats you're going to have, and you can't really change that other than by leveling up, which levels up everything, not just the stuff you want. And it's like, oh. So I don't know. It seems weird. It seems kind of counterintuitive for what Elden Ring is. But I won't really know until I play the game to like really know for sure how well it's gonna work out. Also, I don't really... I've seen people fight the centipede demon, and that fight looks shit. It looks so bad. It just jumps up and down in place, and it's like, I know that's kind of what it did in Dark Souls 1, but I feel like they could have updated it a bit more for this game. Because it's basically just, this thing jumps up and down and you come in and poke it every once in a while, and it's like, that looks boring as fuck.
You're cursing my chat.
What?
You're cursing my chat. They're saying curse things.
Like what?
Damn, Kretosis, when are you gonna be a pony too? Do full review of the show, then eat drywall. What? First of all, no. Second of all, no. Third of all, probably not. Oh boy, delicious drywall. $5 from lol. Thank you. What are your thoughts on a certain farm that cultivates kiwis? I personally believe they should be cultivated, maybe even farmed, perhaps. I'm not really a forum kind of person. But I have been following the Acer Thorn thread, obviously, because, well, I have to deal with that fat retard trying to sue me. And it's been entertaining following the thread. Besides that, it's like, I don't really have a strong opinion one way or the other. I know a lot of people, like, try to take them down. I wish they I wish people would stop trying to take them down. But otherwise, it's just, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. The farms are one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's just a part of internet culture.
Yeah.
Like, get over it. It's just one of those things that you live with. Like, yeah, not all the people there are exactly great people, but at the same time, it's like, whatever.
Well, it's like any part of the internet. There's like good and bad people everywhere. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, I just don't care.
I do know they don't like that I'm a VTuber, so anytime I cover Acerthorn stuff in the future, won't have my VTuber model, just out of respect for that. But otherwise, yeah.
I will say I don't really like the Kino Casino guys. That I can say.
I don't mind Andy Worski so much, but PPP is a bit of a obnoxious retard. I don't like him.
I don't really like either of them. Which one is PPP?
The fat one.
Okay, yeah, he's the one I don't like. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. I was gonna say I hope it's not the skinny one because I don't really care that much about him. I don't really like him either, but he's also just kind of whatever. But the fat one is like, oh my god, he is annoying.
Stupid fat hobbit. But yeah, I've never liked PPP since I first saw him, and honestly, I think the first time I saw him was on the casino.
Oh, gods. They've looted the place.
Well, that didn't take long.
It's the envoy.
The armor isn't helping.
One moment.
Like, there's a number of reasons why I find him annoying. Mainly because, well, not mainly, but like one of the things was like apparently he's made up shit and just, you know, said stuff on his show that wasn't confirmed or true. But because it was like more interesting, he just goes with it anyway. And it's like, oh yeah, you should never do that. But I think the main reason is literally just because he screams at the intro of his shows constantly, every single time. He just does that thing where he fucking screams every time, and it's like, oh my god, you're so fucking annoying.
Speaking of annoying, I love when an enemy can cover 20 feet in 5 seconds. Or like, not 5 seconds, 2 seconds.
Oh, because they do that slide shit where they just like teleport to you. Yeah, I hate that. That is awful design. I hate that.
Yeah, I'm starting to really fucking hate this combat. Especially when all the enemies start fucking targeting me because they know I'm the player character. Fuck this.
Yeah, they just ignore everyone else and go for you.
To be fair, they did knock down one of my companions, but it's like, Jesus, how are you supposed to fucking do this? I guess you just have to do random quests and farm a bunch of shit so you can progress. Which,
yeah, that's what it seems like.
Isn't too far off for a lot of games, but it's just, man, I just want to progress. I'm supposed to be learning who tried to assassinate me, but instead I have to go collect fucking 20 bear asses so I can level up and upgrade my gear. Combat looks really bad. It kind of is.
Gods, I hope she can help.
They say a strong soul can withstand. Hey, wait your turn.
Watch your Cecil. Watch your nose all.
Let's go. We're gonna go over the thing that we spoke about yesterday, but again. I think I know what you're referring to.
What?
That fucking video that someone did where they like did an animated version of him, and it's literally just like him screaming into the mic, and he says basically that exact thing, and he's like, we're covering this thing that we covered yesterday, but again. Whoa. It's a good video. It's pretty funny. I'll put it in the stream hangout channel so people can see it.
Fine. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
I assume.
Yeah, Kino Casino, how it looks to normal people.
My trade's been cut off since the city closed, and I have to make ends meet. At least I'm giving people hope. Can you Adirans say the same?
The glass in this game is weirdly shiny. It looks like one of those items you can pick up because it looks highlighted. But no, they've just got like really weird shading going on with the actual glass.
Ah, I see, yeah. Weird.
Don't sign any petitions, no matter what anyone
But
says.
she knew things about me. Things that I didn't even know.
Do you really think the Adirans killed the Claviger?
Are you kidding? Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't do that. They know.
Lead, uranium, radium, glass. Grog added to inventory. Will you sign my petition?
Yeah, he was like, hey, something something petition. It's like, okay, cool.
Can developers please stop focusing on the graphics and get facial animations to be on par with Half-Life 2 at least? Yeah, I don't... It's so weird to me how much, like, facial animation has become so much worse than it was back in the day, where it's like, facial animations used to look fairly decent back in the day, and now they're, like, really noticeable. Like, with how bad they are.
Yeah. So chat thinks I should respec into Ranger. Oh no. I like having the health boosts.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to use a bow, it would make sense.
Yeah, maybe. I was wanting to use the melee weapons, like the spear, or swords or something, but it just seems like bows are just more effective.
The perfect place for adherents to look down on the citizens of Paradise.
How much did this game cost to make? I have no idea. $2 from Ivan Trebedinsky, thank you. You should respec into a different game. I mean... yeah. Like I said, I was just giving this another chance. Because, like, I don't completely hate the fucking perk system, the, attribute point system. I kind of want to see more of the upgrade system to see, like, if it feels better longer into the game. But I mean, I am just so uninvested in the story being told and in the combat, and especially the fucking character dialogue, that it's just like, yeah. The what point? The attributes. We get it that you don't hate the game, but why should you give this game your time compared to other games? I don't know. Again, I'm just giving it a chance. Because I think I mentioned before, like, if the dialogue was at least better, and I was invested in the story at all, I might be able to enjoy this game. But the story just hasn't hooked me yet. I don't give a shit that, I don't know, there's some plague running about.
Quiet as the depths.
Uh-oh, what did you send me?
Not sure who lived here before.
You bastard bitch!
Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
Here we go.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Oh boy, I just aggroed like 20 enemies.
You okay?
Yeah, fuck this.
Behind you.
Oh, that's why my companions weren't helping me. They were trapped in the stupid building. Maybe Kree is just a mushroom enthusiast. No.
Here we go.
Those fuckers still chasing me? By the way, I don't think the combat
I've seen
music
it
is
all,
too
except
impressive.
I've never seen exactly that.
I think we've lost him.
Chat, sorry, Kretosis. Chat went from verbally gooning to you to actually concerned for your mental health. You fuckers weren't that concerned when I was playing Fallout 4. That's much worse than this.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
That's another piece of that Woodaka totem. This is definitely part of some bigger thing we shouldn't mess with. So let's go find the rest of it.
Hey, Kree, I miss the days of real time with pause, as at least you could control your party members and stop them from being stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Does this game have any character you can goon to? I don't think so. This is way more boring. At least your mental decay in the Fallout 4 streams were funny. At least I could go on fucking random killing sprees in Fallout 4, even if half the NPCs wouldn't fucking die. At least I could still shoot them.
Ugh, I've always hated spiders. Ow!
Hush now. Save your strength.
You say that like talking is actually going to make this hurt more.
It's because it is. Do you even hear yourself?
Yeah, sure. Fuck, that stings. All right. I'll shut up.
10 out of 10 dialogue. It is great. It was fun to torment you when you weren't sounding dead. Can you go back to sounding alive so we can have fun tormenting you once more? No, I'm afraid I'm dead inside. Enjoying the game, Kree? Not really. But you don't understand, Kree. Checking for interactions takes processing power. Now the remaining Obsidian devs know how to optimize their code. So fucking sick of Marvel dialogue. I know.
Huh?
Oh god, now I have to hear these two idiots talking again. I don't care.
That's just how my face looks.
Hate! Hate! $2 from Yan. Thank you. Serious question. Have you heard of the High Elves? No. No, I haven't. It's gonna take 8 of these stupid fucking ladder plants to upgrade my bow. And 6 to upgrade my spear. $5 from Dileocon. Thank you. This game makes me want to play Skyrim and download so many Skyrim NSFW gunning mods. Thank you, Dileocon. Hey, Kree, are you gonna play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous if you own it, as that is better than this game? Maybe. Nice community of gooners you have here. I can't help the audience I attract, okay? Do those mods have Kree in them as an option for marriage? Bruh. What the fuck, man? I kinda wanna upgrade the bow. Whereas Rat, he went AFK for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't quite catch it. Audience is a reflection of the streamer? How, though? How? Like, I don't talk about, like, fucking lewd things on stream. I talk about video games and movies and TV shows. We need a Kretosis NSFW mod for Skyrim. Why?
Wah.
Yes, you do. You were talking about the sex yesterday. No, I wasn't. What? Yes, you were, you little goat man thing. I feel like I'd remember if I was talking about that yesterday on stream.
That's how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
God.
Thoughts and whispers.
No.
Beneath the surface. We smell conflict. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand.
$2 from Yan. Thank you. You only need a stream chat to turn hollow. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, useless. This is so deep dialogue. I am so fucking sick of it, man. Just let me sleep. Like, God. I need to upgrade my stuff, which means I need to open the camp, which means fucking I have to listen to this shit. Why? $2 from RC Laws 3. Thank you. Tip for the tip jar. Suffer Eldridge Goatman.
Wah. An ancient place. The exiles' place. They come on foreign ships. Exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair. The scent of distant shores to their skin. New growth from dead wood. Why? A new season. Wipe the slate. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? The city shudders. Voices rise. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate?
Seriously, this dialogue and the accompanying visual is so boring I instinctively tune out for some reason. Yeah. What were the devs thinking putting this shit in the game? that it would help you get connected with the conflict that's going on, but man, I don't want every time I go to sleep in a video game lead to a fucking boring ass conversation. Just let me play the fucking game. Like, surely there's better ways to have your whole communing with nature or God or whatever this is without, like, oh hey, I need to upgrade my gear. In order to do that, I need to start a camp. In order to leave the camp, I need to sleep. And so every time I want to upgrade my gear, I have to listen to this dumb fucking bullshit.
Tranquility. The fox befriends the hound. Could it be true? Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us. A past. Theirs. Ours. The layers of the land. It whispers in the eastern wilds. This is all we know. We learn much. Sleep now. Dream of warm tides and purple leaves.
Hate! I was just about to say, I sat down and your character on the stream just looked, or your your like avatar looked absolutely fucking livid.
Yeah, you want to guess why that might be?
Oh no, what happened?
For some reason, the game feels the fucking need to keep having this dumbass god with her boring ass dialogue talk to you every time you go to sleep. In order to upgrade your gear, you need to go to your camp. So every time you want to upgrade your gear, you have to sleep in order to leave camp. And so far, it's turning out to be, hey, you have to listen to this fucking dialogue every time. It's different dialogue, to be fair, but it is so uninteresting and up its own ass that I just don't give a shit.
Can't tell you how many ships have come to a bad end on those rocks.
Wow, thank you, video game, for unequipping my bow after I upgraded it. 10 out of 10.
But Kree, you were molested by a god. Good writing.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. Man, this is a far cry from the old Pillars games. Krias. In those, you did talk to the gods, but it was few and far between, and maybe once or twice, and that was it. Kritosis, where in the doll did the god touch you? Or if that's too hard, where didn't they touch you? To which I did, you could see where they touched me. It's on my face. I am Groot. Yeah, Kree, listen to me. Just turn off Avowed and play Daggerfall Unity. You becoming a husk is not worth the money and fame, especially if Obsidian will go under in a few years from now. I don't have Daggerfall Unity installed. So it's not like I could just do a quick swap to it, you know? Trying to figure out where I should spend this point. Considering damage, honestly. And carrying capacity. So I can continue being a loot goblin. Maybe a boost to health. Boost to stamina. Let's do, Constitution. I guess. No more healing! Bastard bitch!
Back on my feet.
Oh boy, a spoiled cabbage.
Nice job.
Oh hey, look, I got another level up, it looks like. No, it's the one I just got during that fight. It's only telling me I leveled up now that the fight is over. Oh, there isn't even any loot in this camp? Rude. Combat looks like everything is drunk on ice skates. Yeah, that's because enemies can just fucking slide towards you across the fucking soil. I hate it. And the gravel. And the fucking rocky path. They could just go whoop, but forwards. And it's so fucking annoying, man. Oh boy, shadows.
was just getting warmed up.
Shut up. Shut up. Stupid NPCs, I don't care. But the Slop Tupers, I'll say Avowed's combat is amazing. I'm not seeing it. I'm not fucking seeing it at all.
Something doesn't feel right here. Never has.
Oh boy, mushrooms.
Aye, aye.
Is that really all that was up here? Is a stupid fucking seed? Oh boy, an electric sneed.
Ready, aim.
Apparently the magic is satisfying. Well, fuck me for deciding on to cleave things with a sword. I'll have to consider that next time I start a game I've never played before, that, hey, one combat fucking play type might be completely unviable because it's meant to be boring. Like, why even bother giving the option to be, like, a non-magical warrior if what they're gonna do is fucking just make it boring and make magic be the only, like, real viable playthrough?
Coming in hot. Here it comes.
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? Planting seeds. The body dies, but ideals persist. clarity of vision soothes us.
Just like the Strangleroad. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret. The Envoy blacked out for a moment, and now the Audra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
I like it has this kind of epic fantasy music going on. It's just like for nothing, and I don't care. I want to watch Lord of the Rings again just to fucking experience some good fantasy. I love the theme that plays when they're like in Rohan, however it's pronounced. It's like it's just a really good theme. This game feels like it was designed by AI. Yeah. Extended edition of Lord of the Rings, of course.
Conjur's Kiss. That's what we needed for those Adiran refugees.
Epic music is for the plant growing, my environmentalism. Alright. We have to burn all this shit to the ground. It is now my duty to start the world's biggest forest fire. Especially if it makes that god stop talking to me. I watched The Fellowship for the first time as a second grader in '99 and never stopped watching and rewatching the entire trilogy since. I'm now 31, absolute masterpiece. Yeah. The Lord of the Rings trilogy is the greatest movie trilogy of all time. No contest. I find it sad that Star Wars used to be a cultural giant when I was growing up, but look at it now. Yeah. Star Wars used to be truly something special.
Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out here. Those are the papers the Adiran refugees are waiting for.
Oh boy, how convenient. The guy I needed the land deeds from was already dead. Why does the blue man have red blood? Because fuck you, that's why.
Well, no one's come to claim him. I suppose I should say.
Best rum in the city if you can stand who you're drinking with.
Oh boy, it's a shitty place.
Don't just stand there. Come in. The Ballaroc's always open.
Ballaroc's always open. I don't care. I really, really don't. God, there's just dead people all over the place in this town. I bet those bodies never get cleaned up either. I wonder if Kretosis could do another playthrough of Fallout 4, but in survival mode. I really do not want to. Maybe for a bounty stream, but I can't imagine playing for any other reason. Dead people you didn't kill because you can't. Doesn't that make you angry and jealous? A little bit. The NPCs have more freedom to affect the world around them than I do. 10 out of 10 video game.
What was that? The envoy's here. The envoy's let's show him.
Nice.
Beat that, Glorious! We make a good squad.
Living lands were made. So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
And just like Outlast Trials, they never clean up all the dead bodies everywhere. And I'm even surprised our regent didn't slip from running. Yeah.
Is that so? Well, you better find some quarrel real fast. Where's the clap?
I don't have any quarrel with you, so I'm gonna fight you, really? God, I really fucking love characters fucking sliding all over the fucking place like they're on fucking ice skates. Good game, 10 out of 10. Real fucking fun.
Serves you right, traitor.
We got them all.
God. I'm just hating this game more. Like, why did that guy even pick a fight with me? I genuinely don't know. Did I miss some kind of, like, lore or something related to him? It's like, hey, this guy is a part of
that stuff?
thing, and that's why he hates you. I don't know. Oh boy. Hands of the Occult. Plus 10 shock damage, okay. Hail, Cree. Hail, chat. Hail. I wonder if Kretosis could also play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Also, is it just you on stream, Kree? No, Pagan's here. He's just being quiet right now. I find it funny that now that Star Wars is dead, people are acting like the expanded universe is the best thing ever. Rise of Skywalker wasn't the first to do Palpatine's return. It was bad back then, too. Yeah. You just need to read more lore dumps, Kree. No. I refuse.
Little shits! Flying rats! What else are you gonna take?
Ugh. Did this place always smell like sweat?
Sleep stream 1? I don't know, that seems like a weird thing to do.
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Lovely? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something? Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course we know her.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adir?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
Are they gray at like 30? I don't know.
First off, we need herbs.
Andra's kiss, the apothecary said. She'll be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almaua broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking. No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran.
No, don't like us much.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before. Yes. I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
Yes. We're not proud of our past. There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
It was a land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Huh, more than one?
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
If everyone in the Living Lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the godless left it.
Not
This game is
everyone
actually
sees it
putting
that
me to
way.
sleep.
And now we spend our days praying to scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us. Thank you, Envoy.
I wish more of your officials were as understanding. They'd certainly find a warmer welcome.
Man, I am getting so... Like, this game is having the Starfield effect on me. It's putting me to fucking sleep. For supper, which sounds good? Chicken pot pie or shepherd's pie? I don't know. Never had either of them.
Chicken pot pie for sure.
God. Can I go for like a nap for an hour and come back?
I stopped watching the stream, I'm gonna be honest. I got bored. I was starting to fall asleep, so I went and started watching something else.
Oh no.
I was just listening to music and shit.
Like, I am genuinely finding it difficult to stay awake right now.
Dude, this game is good if you just pretend it's everything you want it to be.
Oh my god.
That's one for us.
I'm so sick of these stupid fucking notes. Pagan.
What?
Hazing note. Welcome to the club. Your first job is to bring us back a bear egg. Don't come back until you do. Beneath the main text is the word idiot scratched out but still faintly legible. Get it? Because bears don't lay eggs? It's so funny. That doesn't sound like laughter, you fuck.
Wait till you hear the gunshot in 5 seconds.
Mm.
One of these days, for the bit, I am gonna borrow my
The
fucking
soldiers died first.
roommate's
And then the bear
gun,
died of food poisoning.
and I am going to go outside with my headset on, and I'm gonna fire it in the air. And all you're gonna hear is an actual gunshot.
Shouldn't you fire it into the ground so the
Bad
bullet
luck to
doesn't come
hang
back
around the
down?
graveyard.
Now I'm gonna fire it directly into the air, so I can kill all of the phantoms that stalk me at night.
Grave robbers, reincarnating as rats. Step up.
Watch yourselves. Is that all you got? Well, that was fun.
But yeah, no, I'd shoot it into the ground, obviously.
Okay. Just making sure, you know?
Yeah. Actually, you probably wouldn't even be able to hear it, because I'm pretty sure the, it would be so loud that it would just kind of get, like, filtered out. I probably have to use the 22 instead of the 9mm.
If you're gonna shoot that barrel, keep your distance.
Can Pagan guide Cree through installing Daggerfall Unity so he won't conk out on stream and chat won't be tempted to have their shot again?
Looks like the Endearing's already tried negotiating with these czars.
I don't know anything about fucking Daggerfall Unity. I can't help him with that.
You help me install a game you've never played.
I mean, that's basically what they're asking.
Do it. I demand you help me with my inane bullshit.
Another down. This one's mine. Arms up.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Yep.
You want to try doing the nuke stream tomorrow?
I'm going on someone else's stream tomorrow.
Wee.
Right.
Oh right, you're going on to
Yeah.
that thing that you meant. Right? Yeah, you did mention that. I forgot. Pagan MTR. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm still sick. I'm still fucking sick. I almost said snick. I just sneezed. I hate being sick.
Come and get me. Take your best shot.
Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
One for you. Take him down. Oh no, you don't.
Bruh. I could hear the fucking snapping in a Z formation when he said that. That was fucking awful, man.
Aye, aye.
We got into combat, and one of the stupid-ass companions was like, "Oh no, you don't!" It's like, oh, I hate it. just got here. How are we feeling about the game? It is not good. Let the game die, Kree. It's already dead. Yeah.
Nothing to see here, friend. Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
God, I don't like these creatures.
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen. Wait, you're the envoy. The one who got shot at the gate. You passed through Fort Northreach, didn't you? Did you see a Paradisen woman there? A trader named Alora. How was she? You, a Adiran dog! Come now, everyone! Avenge your sister!
Gotcha. Oh, hey, no, you don't.
He did it again. Let's reload. I don't want to fucking fight these people. I want to help the fucking NPCs escape.
You just reminded me of something.
Hmm?
When you said the, like, I really don't like these things. It just reminded me of that fucking line from last night. So what, those guys are here to kill you because God forgot to?
That was really fucking good. Oh boy, I get to kill all the spiders again. That was the best part of the last 10 minutes.
Coming from the right.
Stop! He keeps doing it!
Didn't stand a chance. Next one's mine. Watch yourselves. Here we go.
Oh my god, fucking stop. It is the most unsatisfying combat ever. When an enemy could just keep fucking zipping towards you, multi-hitting you.
Stand back.
It really, really makes for obnoxious combat.
Nothing to see here, friend. Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Oh boy, I can't even skip dialogue. Lovely.
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends. Wait, You passed through Fort Northreach, didn't you? Did you see a Paradisen woman there? A trader named Alora. I see. Too bad. Well, what do you want? No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it. Until then, we have nothing else to talk about. All right. You've made your point. Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready. Sure, whatever. And that's Captain Soldis. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, the dev know about the combat problems and we'll get around to improving it maybe. They should have improved it before fucking releasing it.
Yeah, it shouldn't have released this way.
Like, it is such a bad problem. They should have known long before release that, oh hey, this system is actually really fucking dog shit. That enemies could just suddenly zip towards you and repeatedly do so to hit you. It is such a shit system. Because when you see someone, like, running around in a mob arena or whatever, you expect them to move like real people. You don't expect them to fucking magically skate across dirt and stone to fucking essentially teleport to you and hit you. In fact, it would probably be even less annoying if you were fighting a mage who could actually teleport to you, for the fact that you know that they're, like, teleporting functions that way, as opposed to characters running around, all normal. Then suddenly they just skate towards you. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when a game glitches out and a character needs to move to a certain position and it's not expecting them to be out of position, and there's no animation for them to actually walk there or whatever, so they just slide across the ground to the position they need to be in. That's what it feels like fighting them when they start sliding towards you. It is a really bad system. Autumn Harvester, welcome to Goatling membership. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Because, like, even in Souls games, when some enemies do that, at least there's enough, like, telegraphing in advance and you generally know how enemies are going to move. It's generally very consistent. And here it just doesn't feel consistent at all. I can understand if it were spirits or ghosts doing it, but it doesn't make sense if regular people do it. Yeah.
Nice
Or, you
batter,
know,
ain't it?
fucking animals.
I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore.
Yeah, Dark Souls and other like Souls-like games have been very consistent about being able to space your enemies properly. Like, spacing is an actual thing in those games because you know generally, like, oh, this enemy has this move set, this is about how far it can move. So if I hit backspace, or if I hit like backstep twice, I'll be out of range of their of this attack. Whereas here, it doesn't matter. It, like, spacing literally doesn't fucking matter because they can just teleport to you.
Oh, you're back. Praise what. Oh, you've come back. Any news? Oh, wonderful. How did you do it? Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us...
Thank you for a bunch of random crafting materials.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
It's rare to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
Oh boy. I have 4 Paradisian ladders. Sad that the last good game Obsidian made was Stick of Truth, and it all went downhill from there. Stick of Truth was pretty good.
You saved their lives, Envoy. Well done.
Oh my god.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Would you call this game an RPG? I don't know. It feels like slightly more of an RPG than Skyrim is, and Skyrim isn't an RPG.
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now. Something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Wow, thank you for the tutorial on buying shit like fucking 9 hours into the game. Wow, I wouldn't have known that you could exchange money for goods and services.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today? I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggerda gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it. Perhaps, or perhaps our ship has sailed. Regardless, I'll know I have it. And that's enough for now.
God, they made the blacksmithing gay. Yeah, kinda.
How can I even thank you? You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
A girl shares a soul with one of the lizard people in her house. What? So if I kill the lizard, she'll die? Why? Do you think Fallout 4 would have been better if Adam, I don't want to fuck up his last name. Former concept artist was still alive? I don't think a concept artist would have changed the direction of the entire game. I mean, it is sad that the dude died, but I just don't think
Venture past the Palisades at your own risk.
I don't think
There's
a
no
concept
guarantee of
artist would have
safety
had
out
that
in the
much
wild.
influence, you know?
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
This one's mine. Here we go. Everyone okay? Coming from the rear.
This is the Hangen's place. Or was. It's the Zarup's now.
Nice job. Is that all you got? Everybody all right?
My only hope is that Elder Scrolls 6 is a good sandbox for modding. I mean, it'd be stupid of Bethesda to not do that.
Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
You should really considering respec if you keep using the bow. Maybe.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Hangen about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
What's with the Guardians of the Galaxy blue motherfucker? I don't know. Apparently he's a fishman that's my friend for some reason. God, this fucking cough won't go away. Equipment upgrade available. Okay.
What's that Zarup doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarup. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either. I don't speak Zarup, but it definitely answered you. I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near to Hangen's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
This is a very odd game if their goal is to introduce new players into their world. Yeah. Like, I don't know anything about Pillars of Eternity, but like, this isn't selling me on checking out those older games, you know?
Here they come. shot.
The older games are far better than this, Kree. I don't doubt it. It's just, yeah, it seems like a really odd way to try and sell new people on this franchise.
Move along, please.
I was here for...
Not work.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to? What would I know about... Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here? That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Are you serious? I don't call raiding my house diplomatic.
I'm not joining your cult, lady. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I've got no investment in this. Oh, I was born with half a soul, and the other half went into this lizard monster creature.
If you're positive it doesn't mean me any harm, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right.
Feels right to me.
Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Sorry, Kree, can't stay up. Good night and good luck. Have a good night. Oh boy, I really love having to show completed quests to get rid of the fucking marker every time. Critical hits deal poison damage, sure. I forgot you made your character Groot. I am Groot. The soul mechanics are integral to the entirety of the world building. Have they really taken this long just to bring it up in some side quest? To be fair, that side quest is like the first one available after you're off of Tutorial Island. I just didn't grab it when I played this last. No, you can't upgrade the gloves. You can only upgrade the chest. Okay. Outright fell asleep on the stream. Thanks, Obsidian. Yeah, I was having trouble earlier. I was falling asleep, kinda. I don't know. I've been trying to, like, give this game a chance. I've been trying to like it, but it's not there. I don't like it. Avowed, more like a mid. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to end the stream quite yet. I'm going to, the stream is 2 hours and 51 minutes long, currently. I'm going to do one more quest and hope that brings me over the 3-hour mark, then call it there. Because I'm about run out of patience on this.
Marius, did you leave a...
No. Oh, thank God. I didn't have to hear the stupid god talk to me this time. I had the best nap in my life. This game was decent too, I guess. Yeah. 3-hour long essay about how mid the game is when? Probably never. This game hasn't really done anything one way or the other to make me want to make a video on it. Like, it isn't so good that I have to rant and rave about how great it is, but it's also, like, not so bad where it's like, God, I want to talk about how shit it is, you know?
It's hard to have anything to say on, like, a really mid game where it's like, it's just boring.
Yeah.
You know, there's not really anything good or bad to talk about. At least with, like, really bad games, you know, you could call certain things out and be like, oh, God, this is shit for this reason, and, oh, it's insane, you know? It's more fun, in a way,
Good.
to cover a
Made it
really
back.
shit game than it is to cover just a mid one. Because there's just nothing to say. It's like,
You mean
yeah,
Enchanted?
it's a game.
Talk to my
It's
sister
kind of
if you're
boring.
interested.
That's pretty much the extent of the entire game.
Accidentally knocked my headset off. Wow, I love having to stash each item fucking individually rather than letting me send the entire stack to the stash. Good game, 10 out of 10. This is really the best way to do this. This is the most efficient way to do this. Thank you.
You can come here to get a job.
Oh boy, a bunch of side quests.
Done doing whatever it is you're here to do.
Private stash crafting mats, they weigh nothing. Really? I didn't even check to see if they weighed anything. Love that medieval graffiti. Really brings me into the setting. Yeah. No, I didn't want to literally camp. I wanted to fast travel. Motherfucker.
Look, Marius.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for.
First rule of godless ruins, don't touch anything.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? Dried blood on a blade, a relic of a battle fought and lost. A way of life transplanted.
This was a mistake.
Now our memory is a wound, reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. An obligation, a sacrifice for the whole. Your life was not your own. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
You Inva!
Generations had passed, and the land around you was still wild. A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fateful sleep, Kishimal? After years of hunger, the Akita deserved stability. You could not nourish your souls without nourishing your bodies first. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty...
Honestly, if I saw that damn thing in my living room, I'd stomp on it until it was a small brown stain.
Their fate was fragile. Nothing could stand in your way. Not even us. Months became years.
Oh my
And
god.
the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
$5 from Autumn Harvester. Thank you. This game is a perfect nap game. 3 jelly molds out of 10. God. This just seems like the most boring fucking way possible to present lore. And they're doing a multiple choice thing of like, oh, how did you do this thing in the past?
You had earned your pride, yet a new trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead? You learned the value of balance. We should like that to be our way. To their surprise, the people admired you. You upheld the old ways, but questioned them when they no longer served the greater good. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing.
I've never regretted doing one more quest so badly before.
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime.
Honk shoe, honk shoe. I kind of wish I had that on the
We can
soundboard.
remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you?
I became a storytelling skeleton.
They wept with joy as they extracted you.
My
A long
God.
night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned. We twined together. We reached
Omnipotent,
the sky.
omniscient,
We grow.
sovereign,
We grow.
immutable. How sweet it is to be a god.
Increases your max health by 10%. That was not worth it.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Oh no. Bruh. Like, I really don't want to be an asshole about, like, not learning the lore of the game, but goddamn, they present this shit in such a boring fucking way. Like, this just has not engaged me at all. I guess that's it for today's stream. Thank you for coming out, everyone. It's very much appreciated. I'll try to be back with something tomorrow, but no guarantees. But yeah. You literally made Fallout 3 and 4 videos. You don't have that much room to talk. Do you not understand the difference between, like, a YouTube video and a game, like, poorly portraying its fucking lore? God damn. But anyways, yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out.